We're back. And honestly, I just want to make sure you guys are doing good in this boot camp so far. I don't know if you guys have realized, but I obviously only upload these 5 times a week. Okay, not on weekends. I strongly believe that weekends, once or if you are studying, should be spent using or should be spent with leisure time, activities, spending time with your family, whatever. Okay, now for the people, I do not recommend telling you about learning trading to your family if you haven't already. I wish I really didn't. Now it's obviously known, but um, that's one thing I want to say to you guys. They, they they're not gonna understand, man. It's hard because they if you make it in trading, they're not gonna understand because they probably know people who failed, who lost money, and that's what they're gonna think of. So they're gonna project their own insecurities on you, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're trading," like, "Oh, that's funny. I know a lot of people lost money," and then they're not gonna believe in you. So that's just little check in. No, I just want to be very clear about that. Um, but yeah, I hope things are going well with you guys so far. Um, I think the number one explanation I've had throughout this whole course, and I just want to brush up a few things. Um, the number one explanation I've had on this course so far is the way stop losses and stuff work, and the way like the market. It's basically impossible for the market to reverse unless it stops people out because, like I've explained in the past videos, remember we need orders. Okay, there needs to be a pool of orders here sitting here, which could be stop losses or which could be breakout traders shorting, or even obviously the highs too. And without that pool of orders, how can the market reverse? It can't, because for every single buyer, every single seller, there must be an opposite opposing buyer or seller. And that just the way the market works, you can't reverse without a big pool of orders here. Like you need breakout traders here, you need stop losses here because there's no way people can short the market and there's no way people can buy the market if there's not order sitting here. And that's how the market works. And that's like the number one thing you have to understand and what I base everything off of. Okay. Step one when you look for trades should be liquidity. Most people they look for fair value gaps. Step one should be you look for liquidity. Okay, that should always be step one, and that's definitely something I messed up on when I first started. Um, you need to be looking for liquidity, not fair value gaps. Now, you should be looking at fair value gaps because it may tell you where liquidity is, but you need to look for liquidity, and fair value gaps kind of go along with that. But you cannot forget about the concept of liquidity and how the market really needs to reverse. And if you don't understand that, you're not going to understand why you might want to trade. You might not understand why the market has to go somewhere. Okay, so that's a very important thing and very just a little checkpoint. You guys should all understand. Um, I mean, yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well. Um, so far I've gone over kind of the biggest mistake I made. Number one being I really was emphasizing on fair value gaps and not liquidity when I started. And number two, psychology wise and mental wise, do not tell your family that you're trying to learn this. And because here's the thing, you're gonna fail first. And you're probably gonna laugh at me. I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna be different than the rest of the people. No, you're not. No, you're not. Um, yeah, I mean, I thought the same thing. There's nothing you can do. You're going to fail, and that's just what it is. The only people I've seen really not fail are people who are like really, and I mean really psychologically tough. Like like when I made my indicators video, okay, way back, I got a bunch of comments, and it was like, "You're not showing how to use MACD right." Okay, that wasn't really the point of the video. People are be profitable with MACD and RSI. Blah, blah. Okay, dude, I know that. But the people who are profitable with that stuff have insane psychology, and they've been doing it for 10 years, man. I've seen people with horrible psychology succeed at ICT who have literally been trading for a year because ICT is like why the market works. Like not a bunch of bullshit lines, okay? And it's just very hard to be profitable using lines like supply and demand, EMAs. It's because they're so psychologically like good at this and they've been doing it for so long. But most people won't make it 10 years to do that. I've seen like professional traders. This is at least what I've heard. If you get hired at a hedge fund, you don't trade how you want to trade. They give you a strategy to trade, whether it be wait for RSI to do this, blah blah blah, wait for MACD to cross. Okay, they give you a strategy, and you're just the one who has to trade that strategy. You're not trading your own strategy. You trade that strategy they give you. And as long as your psychological game is good, or as long as you're following what they do, you're going to be a good fit for the job. But those people have also been trading 10 years, okay? And ICT really hasn't released public content for more than 10 years, okay? And that's so we're kind of in a weird time, because I bet you in 10 years, a lot of these concepts are really going to start hitting and be all over. There's still a lot of retail trading and stuff on YouTube and whatever. And in 10 years, I think that just ICT and his concepts are going to take over everything, okay? And a lot of people ask me, they're like, well, his concepts still work? Well, yeah, they're going to still work, because it all goes back to the thing, like, how can a market reverse if there's no orders sitting in a support line? It can't. You can't gather enough liquidity. You can't get enough people. You can't reverse, and you can't buy into a position if there's no stop losses here, because how can people buy if there's no sell order sitting here? Does that make sense? So the market's always going to work like this. That's just a given, and a lot of people just stress about that. I don't get it. So yeah, I mean, that's really all I have for this video. It's just a little check-in video, just see how you guys are doing. I'm guessing there's probably only 50% of the people watching to this point, because there's probably someone somewhere along the lines was triggered with something I said. Okay, I don't care. I'm not here to make sure every single person completes this. I'm making this out of my boredom free time, okay? And you either like it or you don't, okay? And I'm not going to tell you how to use this boot camp. I'm not going to tell you that this boot camp is going to make you profitable, because it's not going to, until you put the screen time in. The questions I hate getting the most are, people ask me, "Hey Dodgy, does IPGs work on Euro USD? Do IPGs work on gold?" I don't know. Go test it yourself. I don't trade gold. I mean, I've traded gold. I've done backtesting session videos, and it sucks. But I don't have the experience I have in NQ. You need to trade yourself based off what I'm teaching, and then you're going to build trust in that model, okay? So that is it for this video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm trying to keep it as professional as possible. And let me know how you're doing in the comments below. Let me know if there's any confusions with anything, but I've been trying to explain this as much as simple as possible. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.